Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be answering a question, okay, about this particular strategy that I shared in the previous video, where I was talking about how to make entry, just understanding structural breaks, trend line liquidity, break of previous structure and break of current structure, coupled with the breaker block, which is going to be the entry zone. So now if you look at this is 5 minutes time frame on VS75. So this is a trade that is current. You can see this is today, but this trade I couldn't take it because it actually happened in the night when I'm already away from my chart, so I didn't take this trade, right? So but I want to explain this strategy in a simple term using this particular setup. All right, so I'm going to be using lower time frame because that's the question. How can people take this strategy or take this trade on a lower time frame? Let's say if you don't want to use 4 hours for your identification of trend, or 1 hour to identify trend, or any higher time frame, if you want to come down to lower time frame, are you still going to be getting the same results? And that's exactly what I'm about to share with you in this video. So first off, we are going to 30 minutes time frame. Okay, so I'm going to be using 30 minutes time frame and 5 minutes time frame. So 30 minutes time frame is going to be for identification of trend, okay, directional bias. Then the 5 minutes time frame is going to be for entry, right? So guys, as you can clearly see on 30 minutes time frame right here, so the current trend in this 30 minutes time frame, remember I took this trade 2 days ago. All right, so now this one is the current trend. All right, on 30 minutes time frame, you can clearly see how the price breaks structure, okay, with high momentum candlestick towards the upward side. So you can see we had break of structure. So this becomes our low, right? This becomes our current the low, okay, the last low of the previous trend. All right, so now remember the strategies that you need to see a directional bias, okay. The price, you need to be breaking structures towards the upward side or the downward side. Now this one, our bias is up, okay, the price is breaking towards the upward side, so we are expecting a reversal to the downward side, so we are expecting a sell. So what we need to do is to also plot in our trend line, okay. So you can see here, this is our trend line, okay, which is going to be serving as trend line liquidity that the price need to take out, right? So you can see here you have our trend line. Then after that, you want to wait for the price to first take out our trend line liquidity, all right, break the current structure, which I label as BOCS, okay, then also break the structure of the previous trend, okay. So first of the price push all the way to the downside, even though you can actually see this as also a break of structure, okay, because we have a little bit of retracement right there. So you can see the price also created a high and push all the way to the downside, break structure, created another high, then break structure, and those highs, okay, were lower than the previous high of the previous trend. So you can see this high right here, this is the turning point, all right. So but you can see that the price could not break the previous high, which means we are likely going to be changing direction to the downside. But now that we are having break of structures towards the downward side, we are still not going to be doing anything. We are not going to be selling because we want the price to clearly break structure of the previous trend for us to confirm this change of direction or the trend bias, right? Now at the end of the day, the price push all the way to this level, then take out this low, okay. The price started to break out of this previous structure, okay, of the previous trend. So now when it happens, all you have to do is to patiently wait for the price to sweep particular liquidity, right, which is the price need to take out the high of the current trend, okay, which is this high, okay. So once the price take out the high of the current trend, you have to move down to a lower time frame, and you can see the price retrace back into this high, then take it out, right. So which many people call this inducement. But before you now go down to make your entry, you have to mark out a breaker block, which is going to be your entry zone. So the setup is simple: break of structure, trend line, and break of current and previous structure, right? Then your entry is simply the breaker block, all right. So these are breaker block right here. So once you see this, all you have to do is to go down to the lower time frame to look for entry at this point. Okay, look for entry at this point. And according to what I told you guys in the previous video, so by the way, if you have not watched the video, you have the opportunity to go back to the previous video and watch and understand this strategy. All right, if you are here to subscribe to this channel, also click that red subscribe button for me. Don't forget to join my Telegram group. I drop signals there every day free of charge. So if you want to take trades using my own setup or my signals, join the Telegram group. And also if you want to access volatility indices, synthetic, or if all the assets in synthetic indices, both boom and crash, volatility, step index, even currency pairs, okay, register with the link below the description of the video and have access to all the synthetic indices and currency pairs. All right, so guys, having said that, we go into entry. All right guys, so now we are in 5 minutes time frame. So remember, we identify our trend, okay, on a higher time frame, which is 30 minutes time frame. So we are going to be using 5 minutes time frame for our entry. So what are we going to be looking for? We want the price to be at our breaker block, which is going to be our POI, okay, point of interest. So now when the price gets into this zone, all we have to do is to look for any reversal pattern. Like I said, the previous video I was using the double top, but now I'm going to be using trend line. Okay, wait for a break of trend line, or you can use channel. Okay, this is ascending channel, and when the price break out of ascending channel, you're expecting a reversal towards the downward side, right? So exactly what I used. So I used trend line, which also represents ascending channel, right, in this case. So the price break out of this, all I have to do is just wait for one more bearish candle to close after a break. All right, after that I made my entry. And remember, the TP is going to be this low before the mitigation of this breaker block and also inducement, right? So the low before the inducement and the mitigation of the breaker block is going to be our TP. So this is exactly where the TP is supposed to be, and you can see the price clearly come there, hit our TP, and then start reversing towards the upward side. Though this might continue towards the downward side, okay, but the most important thing here is that the TP have been hit. So this is how simple this setup is. Okay, I hope this is helpful. I hope this will help you while you trade. So if you have any question, any other stuff you want me to talk about about this particular strategy, you can leave a comment, okay, in the comment section. Drop your question in the comment section and I will definitely do justice to that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope this is helpful. Bye for now, guys.